Just another bright morning in crazy West Town, but this day will fall into the town's archives of legend. Scruffy the hobo, the sweet soul, has just arrived on his favorite bit of sidewalk. The hobo sets his copper alms plate and his trademark sign, which many believe to be truthful. A powerful hand reaches into Scruffy's plate for a dollar bill.
Hey man, you're welcome to what I have. Please just leave enough for my smoke for tonight, and I'll even share that with you too if you are in need.
I have been watching you now for some time. I really like how you share as you do.
Scruffy looks up. He narrows his eyes at the likeness of the greatest prophet, and this one has a high pro glow.
Look, dude, I follow God's laws to the best of my ability. Don't judge me like everyone else. I am actually offended you would dress as my savior while you steal from me, so I guess I best let you keep the dollar. Otherwise, I'd feel guilty.
My brother, do you not have faith in me?
It's not that my faith is weak, dude. It's just that this is crazy West Town. This street alone has a dozen Jesus, and to the best of my experience, they're all crazier than me. And that is saying something.
My brother, you should know it is me, if not with your eyes, but with your sixth sense and your heart.
My heart? My heart is broken, man. All that I have loved is gone, taken by some demonic force that stole my family's will and faith. My home, my heart, my soul are broken. My world is broken, full of lies and false prophets. Why should I assume you are any different?
Brother, I am no man. I come to you today with matters of great import, but in order for me to serve you, you must believe.
You are going to have to serve me with more than words, fine sir. For until you can prove to me, your words are no more than that, worth less than the air your words echo upon.
Jesus Christ kneels beside Scruffy the hobo. Their steel blue eyes lock for a moment. The most powerful of the Lord's prophets still holds the dollar in his hand as he speaks.
Then, I must show you.
Jesus Christ shakes the dollar bill in his hand 3 times. On the third shake, the dollar bill becomes a shining blue bird, and the street fills with a golden light. Scruffy the hobo is filled with a calm, a sense of benevolence he has never quite felt before. Jesus Christ's eyes are clear and omniscient, and the power emanating from the revered prophet is palpable.
Lend me your eyes.
By some mystical force, Scruffy's vision is taken over by the eyes of the shining bluebird. The shining bluebird takes flight, and Scruffy shudders with the alien feeling of looking through a bird's eyes. For the first time in a decade, Scruffy is filled with a sense of peace and of love greatest as any man could ever know. The shining bluebird rises above the busy street, and the knowledge of all within the bird's sight is revealed at once. The sensation was so intense, Scruffy almost had to scream. But the hobo steeled his composure with what was being revealed to him. The bird's vision to Scruffy began to fade almost as quickly as it had begun, and Scruffy's senses returned to him. Scruffy looks at Jesus Christ and says,
It really is you, Jesus Christ. I believe. I beg your forgiveness. Forgive me. I ever doubted you. Please, Father.
I am not your father. I stand at the right hand of our Father, and I do his works, as I am about to ask of you to do for me. Do you accept?
Jesus, I accept. Just please do not punish me as I deserve. I will redeem myself to you, I swear it.
Jesus Christ places his hand upon Scruffy's head, and bioenergy, so intense it was visible, emanated from the greatest of all prophets' hand and into and through the hobo's form.
I call upon the God upon highest to work through me unto you. Your body is made whole.
Scruffy feels his muscles tighten and lock. Everywhere he could mentally note a contraction of them, his bones tingled. Scruffy felt like new again, strong and whole. The aura blue glow intensifies, the air glittering around the revered prophet, and Scruffy the hobo bends and refracts like rainbow opal.
I grant you the gift of the disciples, for of those who traveled with me, travel still in spirit, and rest in the heavens when they need. Earth angel, do you accept?
I do.
Scruffy's reply was short. He was temporarily overwhelmed. Scruffy's vision blurred, not because his vision failed, but because he saw too much at once. He felt every grain of sand and salt that stuck to his skin. He could hear the engine of the earth below, and the whale song deep in far seas. Then the sensations subsided, and Scruffy felt a focused awareness of his immediate surroundings. The aura glow changes, rich, translucent forest green, and the Messiah says,
I grant thou the wisdom of Solomon and the bravery of Ark. I bestow upon you this knowledge to steel your heart against the weapons of fear. For if your heart is pure, there is no weapon formed.
Again the aura glow surrounding Jesus Christ and Scruffy the hobo pulsated through the very fabrics of known reality, turning royal purple, and Jesus says in a mischievous voice,
And now, I will personally grant you your wish. I grant you the knowledge of the most powerful martial art, the monkey stomp style of drunkenness.
Please, sweet Jesus, I never really wanted to monkey stomp anyone. I just really needed money for green karate lessons.
That is why you are amongst my chosen, Scruffy. When the time comes and you are given no choice to protect the meek, you must. And you're going to monkey stomp so righteous. It is one of the most efficacious styles.
Really?
No, not really, Scruffy. I showed your subconscious everything about the martial arts, as the angel Metatron knows of the martial arts, which is everything. When the time comes, you will know.
Wow. Great. Could you please take your hand out of my face now? Like your thumb is right in my eye. Yeah, truly, brother, thanks. I cannot take any more, Jesus. It is too much even for my healed mind. Please, no more.
The glow of energies diminishes, and Scruffy takes a deep, shuddering breath. His spiritual experience and manifestation overwhelming his frail mortal coil. Scruffy is so overcome with this moment, he fails to notice the pandemonium that is about to ensue behind him. A demon of shadows materializes from a dark place in an alley it seeks. The golden angel Ezekiel had materialized moments before and was already in place, guarding the scene. The demon of shadows turns directly towards the Holy Messiah and his disciple, eyes full of primal, malicious intent, preparing to assault them with lethal force. Ezekiel the Golden moves with preternatural speed, dropping his golden helmet to the ground as he lines up a strike of his own from behind the demonic assassin. The street performers and pedestrians nearby panic and flee at the sight. The demon is incredibly fast, but the speed of an angel is as fast as light. The angel is faster. Ezekiel the angel moves so quickly, there appears to be two of them. The demon, as powerful as it was made, was outclassed in every way by multitude. The golden angel struck without mercy or salutation, so fast the demon hadn't the time to strike back from its cowardly pose of surprise. The demon's soul was pure evil malevolence, and Ezekiel could see it. There were no need for words. Ezekiel the golden angel pierced through the demon's back with a deft thrust of his great sword, and the energies of dark and light canceled out one another. Ezekiel used the hilt of his blade to lift the demon and slam the dark creature onto its back, deftly removing his disintegrating sword of light and lining up for another thrust strike with his great blade. Ezekiel monkey stomped the demon with the force of 100 great lightning bolts, causing a powerful explosion. Ezekiel was fast enough to evade harm from the blast. Some unfortunate bystanders were caught in the blast and were gravely injured. The demon was vanquished. The scorched earth bore the carbonized outline of the demon's sulfuric ash drifting on the sun-filled air. Jesus Christ and Scruffy the hobo survey the devastated scene and converse.
As you can see, Scruffy, there is an eternal conflict that has found its way here to one of God's most powerful creations. The same force that controlled the people around you and fed upon your pain. I need you to carry on and do as I instruct. Will thou'st honor me?
I'll do my best, brother. What am I to do?
On Scruffy the hobo's alms plate, a strange amulet has appeared during the commotion. Its octagonal set is covered with ancient hieroglyphs and Sanskrit. At the center of the amulet, a diamond with at least 200 carats is ensconced.
Take this amulet and guard it with your life. Powerful things seek it. This amulet is the last existing arc key, and it has infinite potential for the forces of good or evil. Do not sell it. Keep it and hide it well, for a time may come when we might use it. And at the very least, we must prevent the key's use by anything that might abuse this priceless artifact's power.
I will perform this duty unless relieved or upon the pain of death, Lord.
Very good.
Our view draws to Ezekiel's golden helmet. Ezekiel is nowhere to be seen, but the helmet he had worn before his short battle with the shadow demon still rested near the scorched ashes of the deceased creature. The greatest of all prophets looks at Scruffy the hobo with softened eyes and a bit of amusement and says to him,
Scruffy, I do not, and usually cannot do this for people. But when the balance is off, the forces of benevolence can break some of the rules also. And when we do, we like to go big. Ezekiel wishes for you to have this, so that you will have the resources to do what I set you out to do. What I am to ask you next is not easy, and you will continue to meet with strange resistance from those who serve the will of Legion. I hope this gift will be enough.
Ezekiel's helmet is large enough for a small man to climb inside of, over 100 kilograms of pure solid gold. After much work to get the large golden helmet into his grocery cart, Scruffy bids farewell to his benefactor and prepares to leave.
Wow, this helmet is really heavy. Is it real? How much is such a thing worth?
Scruffy, the helmet was made by God's highest archangel, Lucifer himself, before he was cast down to grow horns. For although he could be king of his own, the devil may never wear a proper crown because of the horns, and the same is true of this helmet. Your first task is to bring this artifact to a friend of mine, the museum just north in the City of Angels. He will pay you handsomely and discreetly. The helmet is worth over 35 million American dollars in weight, and my friend will pay you double. Find a place safe from wind, fire, water, and stone. Build a large shelter where others like yourself can be safe if the worst of all the possible futures comes to pass. Stay there and grow our battalion. Find solace in the woods, as I have long ago, and heal yourself and anyone who accepts your help.
You got it, boss.
Scruffy moves to the north with a purposeful goal of meeting with a museum curator in the City of Angels. Scruffy laughed inside at the funny realization that he was now a multi-millionaire. Yet he hadn't the currency to hail a transport or get a safe room. 2 days' walk pushing 300 pounds in a grocery cart, wearing a diamond probably more valuable than all the crown jewels. Good times. Scruffy felt no fear despite the prevalent dangers he knew were ahead in the rough parts of town. But he could perceive no imminent danger and was reassured by his instinct. Scruffy will be just fine. As Scruffy resolves his fortitude, his pace evens and he takes a deep breath to steady himself from all he had witnessed and experienced a mere 2 hours ago. As Scruffy moves along, he feels a sense of focus and reminders of calm he experienced when he was one with a holy bluebird. A far cry better than the relentless reminders of his loss and failure under the forked tongue of an insidious demon. Scruffy is indeed under the wing of the greatest prophet ever mentioned in human history. The millionaire hobo feels protected and safe, and rightfully so.